send both.
How you doing today, sir?
Doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing okay. All right. Let me let's keep this guy over here. I'm gonna wait right here for me.
Yeah.
Donovan, both pictures are in that report.
Is that him?
I remember that vehicle. Yes, that is the vehicle.
And what about the guy over there?
He was the one inside the vehicle while the other guy was partaking in the robbery.
I gotcha. Okay. Did he make any movements or anything along those lines?
No. Like they both got out the vehicle when like the other guy came up.
Dispatch 8005.
And you know they were just threatening.
8008.
Did he threaten you? Did he take any of the money? Like what was his participation?
He was just behind the other guy that was robbing me.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. And then after they got done
hey,
robbing,
that
they
white
just took
vehicle
off.
pulling up. It's got the driver from earlier in it. Units on that previous
Oh,
case.
that is.
Come down to.
That is him.
Come down to
That's the guy.
The Innocence clothing store. There they are. They're both in the white vehicle. They're approaching right now.
Chief, your car. You just stole your car.
Chief 8008 in route.
All right. A firm.
Stolen cruiser is going south on Strawberry towards Grove Street.
All right.
Where you guys at?
We're at the clothing store. Vehicle went south. Yeah, south towards Grove Street.
Right.
BCB. Torrance.
I don't see it.
I'm sorry that happens.
8147, 1041.
All right. So, sir, they took our vehicle, but we got you right here.
Who?
What has this guy said so far? So he's been
check.
identified.
And what's the vehicle description?
Been identified for what?
Stolen Torrance PD Cruiser. Stolen in the Grove
He said
Street,
he was in the
Strawberry
clothes store
area.
buying a new mask, came
Visual
out,
wearing a sock mask with the
saw
eyes
a
cut
guy
out, green trench coat.
getting shot by a local, and was a
The accomplice was
vigilante,
in a white
tried to help the
sedan.
guy out.
Yeah.
Tried to baseball at a local, but the local was fucking him up, and Captain Knox
Copy that. 808
local
gonna
down.
be,
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
So
I wasn't with them. I walked out into it, and then the guy started shooting everywhere. So while the
Yeah.
cops were chasing the suspects, I tried to bat out that guy. And you can ask these two. I was fighting them for some time, and then just couldn't anymore. And that's when Captain Knox here put him down, and I was fine.
Chief, what was the white car they were in?
Stand by.
it's a. Yep, that's the one.
Chester?
I
Yep.
got it on
Yeah, got it.
Innocence Cross to Davis. He's tucked somewhere over here.
Hey, firm. I think focus should be on the stolen cop cruiser.
Yes, sir, it should be. I followed it back. The cruiser's sitting right here on Jamestown Street.
Oh, is it? Okay, let me go grab it real quick. Just be prepared. They may try to scoop this guy back up.
I don't
Yeah.
like nobody's
All right.
coming.
Could you, if you're doubled up, could you bring it back to the staging area?
Chief, are we arresting this guy? Because I'll just take him down.
Yes. Yeah. He's accessory to robbery.
I've made the report. I tagged you in the report. Just throw in your statement, throw in the victim statement, and I'll get him.
Could you come over here real quick?
Yeah, of course.
On that, Sir?
I am so confused.
The victim's gonna be right over there. He does claim that this guy was just in the back of the vehicle, so it's entirely possible that this guy didn't have involvement, but we have enough to bring him down and figure out the truth. But I'd speak to that guy as well, just in case he's
Be on that
at
white.
least an alibi. See the guy across the street?
Yeah, I see him.
That's the victim right there.
Okay.
You got the
Yeah,
white
I'll
Jester
grab a
headed
statement from him.
north.
I'll try and get him to text it, 'cause we've had this guy on the side of the road for like 20 minutes now, just waiting.
Oh, is that right? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so I don't want to hold him too
Yep.
long. If you're,
Alright.
if you're waiting for your car, if you could just get that guy to text a statement or get
Okay,
a statement or something.
will do.
Throw it-
I got you.
Saying that I-
The report's already made. You're tagged in. If you just want to throw
Okay.
it in there for me.
Easy.
Enough proof.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Something that belongs to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
How'd they get a hold of your car, sir? Was it on still?
Yeah, I'm not used to the automatic engine not turning off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I'm getting used to.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Keep an eye out, as these guys might be trying to pick him up. One of the suspects is being brought down to Mission Row PD. We do see these individuals again. We do want to grab them. They're currently wanted for chain robbery.
Copy that, sir. How do you want to, just so we know how to respond correctly, and you know, how do you want us to respond to stolen cruisers as an aggression level?
Immediate pits and spikes.
Copy that,
But
sir.
for the now, for the time being, we'll discuss it internally. But we don't want these things stolen too much. And so we do got to put our foot down to a degree.
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay.
Go find them.
Easy.
Yes, sir.
All right. Lane, let me ask you something real quick. Someone wanted to immediately spike off the rip. Is that actually in our SOP?
I was actually going to talk to you about that.
Yep.
So there was previously and still is no timer on the spikes. However, it's a read the room thing.
Yeah.
Because spikes are inherently difficult to achieve on a good parallel.
Yeah.
So even if you are well positioned to come straight towards you, you place them down.
Okay.
They'll still see you and swerve out of the way. So it's very rare that, however, with him, one, he shouldn't have rebutted that over the radio. Two,
agreed.
He was not attached to the pursuit.
Agreed.
He was just a random unit.
Yeah.
So those are two things that he did automatically wrong. But when it came to putting them down, he didn't necessarily. If we are changing it, he didn't know. So I will defend him on that because that was.
Yeah, just have a chat with him. Let him know. Chief says do X, Y, and Z. You say how fucking fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
Also, I had a question. Do you have medical knowledge?
I do not. I know how to put a bomb together, but that's about it.
Okay, I'm just peeing white, and I don't know what that means.
Oh, that's cum. Have you grabbed a boob?
No. Tinker did.
Yeah.
We saw how that worked out.
Yeah, that's true.
If you were anybody else, Chief, and their car was stolen twice in a day,
yeah,
we'd have a different conversation.
We would. It's a good thing you got my vehicle back.
That's right.
Yep.
I followed that white Jester straight back to your car.
Oh, easy. So
you're saying that
I
they identified this guy as being there?
So two things. One is I think we talked to the commissioner. I think there should be at minimum. The read the room thing. I get it. But I think we need at least a 2-minute window. You know, outside of command approval.
So it was obvious. No spiking straight off of leaving. So like going. Let's say Evangelicals. Like you're not gonna spike your exits or nothing crazy like that. Oh my God, my radio. 1 second, it's just loud. Also, if your radio feels like it's too loud, if you go to your volume button, you go down to 0 and back up to 10, it actually lowers it even lower than the regular 10.
Ooh, that's good to know.
Trick of the trade, been working here a while, so.
Yeah.
Unknown, I think.
Yeah, those are two things I'm gonna look at. One is I think I'd rather it be wait for 3 minutes. Pursuit lead, command authorizes it, just so no one accidentally even brings it up, right? I think
I get it. Yeah.
I think the second
Especially
thing
right now.
I'm gonna talk to our car guys. I think these vehicles should shut off as soon as we hop out. Hey, Knox.
Hey, Chief. So
I'm gonna make my way down and
he's pleading the 5th right now. So
okay.
yeah, so we'll wait.
No worries.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. See you in a bit.
All right, we're upstairs in the cell.
All right. I think I'm gonna talk to the our car manufacturer. I don't think opening. If someone lockpicks our vehicle, that's one thing, but it's.
Yeah, this had the one.
This isn't good.
You just have to have it's a muscle memory thing that a lot of the officers that worked here for a while. You have to basically when somebody foot bails, I just cut the car off, let it roll, and as I'm getting out, lock it and just start running.
Yeah, I think that should just happen. To be honest, it opens up too much. I think silliness, which I'm not opposed to, but I'm more concerned with the escalation that may come as a side effect of just the silliness.
Yeah,
Correct.
continuous. Let's call it what it is. People trolling you. So, and I do see how some people get very bent out of shape about that.
Yeah.
Especially if it happens numerous times a day. Like every scene you're on, somebody's pulling your door handle. It gets quite irritating.
Yeah, I'll talk to talk to the car manufacturer. I don't think there's a whole lot of value. If someone wants to yoink it, let them pull the cords. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That chainsaw gets me every time.
Yep.
What was the other thing? Oh, did you try the radio trick?
Oh yeah, that helps so much. I gotta go down to the station. Guys, put up an argument. All right.
Okay.
All right. All right. Appreciate you, Lane. Do have a chat with that officer though. Let him know. Look, he's in the right.
He 42'd shortly after.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Well, we don't need that pussy shit then.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the case because he usually is
yeah, just double check with him,
15 hours a day. But yeah, I will. I'll let him know.
Going through the garage of Spanish Avenue.
All right.
Oh, hold on one second.
Turn back around.
I don't have your phone number. I just
Ooh,
realized.
let me give it to you real quick.
North on Boulevard.
And there you go.
Thank you. Let me go
We got
ahead
Brian like we won.
and share that. Yo, Duma, thank you for the 9 months.
We are VCB currently. They either took a left on Eclipse or a right on Eclipse.
I have not received it.
Let me try it again. Did you get that?
There we go. Got it.
Easy.
Any personnel changes, anything doing something crazy, just send me a text and I'll handle it.
Will do. Let me know how it goes.
Yes, sir.
As long as he walks away and understands, like, listen, main thing is, if he 42'd off of that, that's yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it's not. That's a different problem.
I agree. Right. It was. It was like 10 minutes after, but I don't know if that was a direct result or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I trust your judgment. Yeah. Well, I don't want to jump.
I
to
know
any
him.
conclusions.
I've worked with him for like a year and a half, so I'll.
Okay.
I'll gauge it.
Easy. All right, Lane.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I think I want the engines to cut off immediately once we get out. I think it makes for like funny scenarios, but I can handle it. I don't know. I think it's better for the RP. Oh, dude, the car looks so good. All right. Da-da. Well, you want to make sure that officers are able to clean up a scene. And I think, you know, because otherwise people aren't going to get any, you know, officers. All right. All right. He's pled the fifth.
No, I've been talking.
I'm sorry?
I've not pled the fifth directly.
Oh, easy. Okay, so just to be clear, you are willing to chat with us, and you're waiving your right to stay silent?
Yeah, I'm willing to chat about some things.
Okay.
So what evidence do you guys have of me robbing someone besides a testimony of an individual? More importantly, who did I actually rob? And if I was stated to be in the backseat of a vehicle and then be an accomplice, not actually the robber.
Yeah.
But when did I ever do this?
Well, let's break it down. We have enough to bring you in here, and that's why we're questioning. Right?
Well,
So the way that it operates here.
And then
Correct.
moved. So was I not being arrested then? Because I'm no longer detained if I'm being moved from one spot.
You are currently. We have enough probable cause to bring you down here. Now, we can do this a couple ways. One is we could chat through this situation. You can explain to us exactly what transpired. Your second option is we can bring a lawyer down here to speak on your behalf.
I was
Or
informed unless you know a lawyer, that's not possible.
yeah, there's we can always check if there's anyone with previous legal experience. Now, they wouldn't have a bar license, as bar licenses have not been issued yet, but we can get someone who might be a little bit more knowledgeable about the laws in Los Santos. Really up to your choice. You want to... Which route would you like to take? Do you want to speak on your behalf?
If you guys
or?
have the evidence to charge me, I mean, just go ahead and push the charges, and I can always deal with it
Okay.
later, right? But I'm
possibly.
confused where the evidence is.
It's
it's impossible?
What is impossible? I mean, you were positively ID'd by 3 individuals by someone that was demonstratively robbed. Those individuals ended up fleeing, and you got gunned down by what appears to be an attempt to steal a vehicle. Now, here's kind of the deal with all this, right? I think you want us to prove beyond a reasonable doubt, right here in the cells, that you were involved with the robbery. Am I understanding this correctly?
I'm just confused how I'm being positively identified in a robbery that I was never partaking in.
Okay, well, we've got victim statements.
Which is fair. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if you have that, I mean, go ahead and charge me, and I guess I can try to see what I can do about it later.
Well, here's what we're understanding, because according to the witness, you may have been the lesser involved party in all this. So that's where this conversation... what's your name, sir?
Alexander River.
Okay, Alex, this is where your the conversation comes in, right? Now, you have the opportunity right now to explain yourself away.
I've already explained what happened.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
I was at the clothing store. I'm buying a new mask. I was walking out. There was a car accident.
Okay.
Right? I seen the cops. Cops turn around, did a U-turn. I walked up
Yeah.
as they were pulling up. I'm like, what are you doing? The guy walks out with a gun, starts shooting in every
Okay.
direction. I then pull my baseball bat out and try and get at him because there was no real cover.
I see. And what happened
from those
prior to that?
bullets.
When you were in
Prior to
the light blue vehicle?
I was not in the light blue vehicle.
You were never in the light blue vehicle.
I was not in the light blue vehicle. That's why I'm confused.
Okay. You were never in the light blue vehicle.
No, I was walking down the street from Strawberry.
Okay.
went
How
into
did
the
you
clothing
arrive
store.
at the Strawberry clothing store?
I was walking. I walked from La Flisa
Okay.
over on Vespucci there.
I see.
And then walked down Strawberry. And then I was like, oh, a strip club. And I'm like, I'm going to go get a mask. And I went and
I
grabbed a
gotcha.
mask. And then I went to
So,
go back to more club.
What
that's
I'm
when
now
everything
trying
went
to
down.
understand is, how were you seen in the light blue vehicle if you were never in the light blue
That's
vehicle?
why I'm asking you, like, where is the evidence of this? Like, I am so
The
confused.
victim statements.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I'm trying to say is I'm so confused.
I see. So you're saying you were never in the back of it, and you're confused how those victim statements would have
Like,
presented
these two
themselves.
officers over here robbed me. That would be, now I'm reporting this, blah, blah, blah. And because I've made a victim statement, you can now arrest these two. Because I can
No.
positively identify it was these two. Well, that's kind of what it seems like to me. Like,
No,
I'm just
that's what's in
confused.
your mind.
Well, I apologize. I mean, I'm sure you can understand my situation being accused of what is the exact charge? Was it robbery, accomplice? Like,
yeah,
I'm so
accomplice to
lost.
robbery. All right. Sir, here's my problem, right? There's a robbery that took place at Legion Square Bank, in which the 3 individuals that were ID'd by description, mask type, etc., including yourself, including the weapon that you have on your back, was identified. I took that statement, and then we came across the light blue vehicle with the 3 individuals that were identified down to their clothing, down to what they got in their back, down at the clothing store.
Like, this is what I'm trying to understand, right?
Yeah.
If I was in the vehicle, right? How are these
In the light
people
blue vehicle?
identifying everything I have? Yeah, as you're stating.
Okay. What do you mean? With their eyes?
Okay, so if I'm inside the vehicle, how are they like? They're seeing everything I have.
What do you mean?
I'm just confused.
The
They can see
bat
what I
down
look
to your
like,
clothing,
my mask,
sir.
everything, the bat, clothing.
Yes. Are you saying the windows were tinted?
No, I wasn't even in the vehicle. That's what I'm confused about. But I know if I was like seeing a vehicle, right, and I was getting kidnapped
Sir,
or robbed
can
or
I
whatever,
give you
right,
a
I'd
tip
be more
here?
worried about what's happening than the
Can I give
people
you a
inside
tip here?
another vehicle. Yeah, go for it.
Sir. If you just say, look, I had nothing to do with it. I got in a vehicle with two idiots that may have done some things, but I wasn't paying attention. You'd be walking out right now.
And I would gladly say that if that was true, but like I was not involved with them at all.
Okay.
And I've been saying that from the start.
Okay. All right. Hang tight for me. Yo, Kato, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you.
Are you sure you're okay?
So, I just read the statements from the 3 people that got stabbed.
Yeah. Wait, let's walk over here.
Yeah. They said that the people that got stabbed. My issue is, none of their statements mentioned this guy at all.
Yeah.
And then the officer asked for
Let
an
me
image
take
of the
a
guy. Yeah, it's report 78. The officer asked for an image of the guy, and then they looked at the picture and said, "Yeah, that's the guy." But like, none of them described him, and like, I always have a problem with evidence like that.
I think we should.
Not a fair lineup.
I think we need to. I agree with you. I think we got to bring the suspect down. The problem where I'm having trouble believing this guy is the fact that we began to get these descriptions prior to us coming up to the blue vehicle. So it just seems odd. I just don't believe this guy. I don't.
I don't either. I mean, he was right with them at the red car, and when we chased the red car when it fled initially and it looped back, it picked up the other guy, but this one got shot down by the local, so they couldn't pick him up. I have no doubt he would have gotten the car.
And not
had
to
that
mention, they
happened.
tried to pull him in there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't think he's. I think we should do the following. Let's get this mask back on him. Let's call the victims down, and I'd like to see if they can describe this guy's mask and clothing.
Yeah, I think they did. I think that's in the statement. Like after she described it, they agreed. The issue is, I don't know if we can grab
we
their
shouldn't
numbers.
be describing the.
Me neither. I don't agree with that. Let me.
That's
She's calling
gotta
me.
come afterwards. Okay.
What's up, officer? Okay. We can handle that in a minute. Do you have the information for the 3 victims? Their numbers? There's no way to pull numbers from the MDT, so if you don't have them. Okay. We might need them. Just throw them in the report if you can. All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, the victim from Legion said that he was just in the back. The victims from Sanitation said that he was out of the vehicle, but was just there. It's like, and he didn't have anything that was robbed off the people that they would know. And the statements from the sanitation workers said it was a targeted attack. It wasn't like they were robbing for sanitation supplies. They don't think. You know what I mean?
Oh, sorry. Were you on the phone just now?
No, I was talking to you.
Oh shit! I thought you were on the phone. Sorry, I had my MDT up. I'm gonna call this one guy down, and yeah, I don't mind this guy waiting in the cells.
Yeah. What's up,
If
Staff
this
Sergeant?
was in chain robbing, I'd let this guy go, but no, fuck that shit. Are you for sale? Let me see.
Okay.
Where is this phone number?
Yeah, I know. People are chainsawing tires. People don't understand that a chainsaw will kill people. And they're gonna, like, I don't want to shoot anybody with a chainsaw, but they charge at us with chainsaws like it's nothing.
Yeah, I know, dude. The reports are like done like
I don't know.
immediately.
I don't want to have to shoot someone with a chainsaw.
700 054
Yeah, arrest them. Yeah.
0516.
Hello, who this might be?
Hey, this is Chief of Police Brian Knight with the Los Santos Police Department. So I want to run this back with you. So we had to go chase these guys down, but I want you to break down for me exactly
what transpired?
Yeah, down at Legion Square.
All right, so I'm, taking a walk to the ATM, just checking how much funds I have, and I'm crossing the street as the blue SUV vehicle. The 3 individuals hopped out, went inside the Legion Square Bank. They started approaching me, asking me some personal questions of like, how's the day going, etc. And the guy in the old mask, the one with the switchblade, he stood me up, while the 2 individuals, they were just chilling, just behind him, and yeah, they took. Well, they told me don't put my hands up, and just give me all your money. And I gave it. They hopped in their vehicle, drove off. That's when you came around the corner, and that's when I approached you.
Okay. How much money was taken off your person?
I gave them $19, and that's all I can recall right now. Yeah.
Okay. And how certain are you that the individual that was down was one of the individuals?
Repeat?
The individual that was at the clothing store, how certain are you
repeat that?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The individual that was on the ground at the clothing store, how certain are you that that was one of the individuals?
All I memorize is black shirt and the bats and stuff, Because, like, they're just...
I'm going to give you 3 options.
All right.
Was the individual in all black? Was he wearing a clown mask? A black
no
mask?
Clown mask.
Hold on. I'm going to give you the 3 options,
right.
and I want you to tell me which one you believe in. I'm going to give you 5, right? A, clown mask. B, dinosaur mask. C, black mask with a neon smiley face. 4, a King Kong mask. 5, alien mask.
Yeah, it's definitely that light up one. They're just, yeah, because one was the old mask, and yeah.
You said the light up mask. You said,
yeah, it was none of the others.
Okay.
Because I don't recall any dinosaurs.
Do you remember seeing a light up mask, or are you just assuming?
I'm not assuming.
Okay. What's your confidence level?
60. Because he was on the back. I wasn't really, focused on him.
Updated in there, please.
Okay. I got you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right. Bye. I'm okay with processing this guy. I just spoke with UG, gave him 5 options. He landed on the correct mask. Based on the timetable, vehicle description, them picking up on him, accessory to robbery. Now,
right.
UG, if this goes to court, UG is going to have to testify in regards to this. But quite frankly, this guy's playing kind of foolish because he's claiming he was never in the vehicle, had nothing to do with anything. It just, the story doesn't fucking line up. I think he's just pressing us for the sake of pressing us. So
yeah, I mean, I'll throw my statement in there too regarding the people coming to pick him up multiple times. Right, because they came back to him twice.
They came back to him twice, and then plus while I was taking the statement, we caught them in the blue vehicle immediately. So unless these guys got magic and they replace this guy with somebody else, I just,
Yeah.
I mean, they got sloppy. I don't know what to say.
100%.
This guy was identified as being between Coco Villa and Martin Chavez. He was identified as having the bat. The other individual had a crowbar, and then the person in the green coat was identified as
individual
stabbing.
with a all black hemp outfit. Hey, firm. Let me just send out this 311 real quick. Gnome Mask has a switchblade. Want in robbing. All
Captain Knox.
All right.
I mean, likely that elf mask is probably who robbed that guy up in Vinewood, because that's it fits the description.
Yeah.
Red sweater with stripe across it, and an old man was described.
Oh, easy.
It looks like they've been chain robbing for a bit.
Yeah. Yep. See, the alternative I'm kind of thinking here is this guy does seem a little foolish. I kind of want to cut him loose and then have you've got detective experience, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
I want you to follow him. See if he goes back to the 2 individuals that 311'd about.
God, I haven't had a good tail in a while.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right, easy. Contact me directly if anyone asks. I put you to it.
Okay, can I get your number, sir?
Yep. There you go. All right. I think this is a lot more enjoyable. We get him on some bullshit robbery as opposed to we just fucking tail this guy.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, easy.
All right, let me get upstairs. Let me know where you cut him loose.
Yep, we'll do. All right, Mr. Steven. All right, here's what we're going to do, all right? I just had a chat with the victims, and I'm going to make sure we get a little bit more collection here. Now, I'm going to be quite frank with you. I think your entire story is bullshit. We have enough to charge you. However, I do think that you're less guilty than the other 2. Now, if you don't know these 2, I imagine you're not going to find your way back into their pocket. But if you do, don't be surprised if you land up back in the cells. Are we understood?
Are they bad people?
If they're chain robbing people, yes.
Oh. Well, good thing I don't have their numbers.
All right. Easy. All right. Let's get you out of here. Let me letting the individual out. Yes, you got...
do I still have my bat?
Yeah, we're going to hand it to you right upstairs, sir. Right this way.
I'll give it to you go inside, mate.
All right.
My cell phone
have
battery?
him,
He took my cell phone battery.
We
Yeah,
could,
don't worry.
go ahead and just let him out the front door, if you don't mind.
Okay.
We'll do it. Thanks, Chief.
Yep. Individual is going to be leaving the front door of Mission Row PD momentarily.
631, same traffic.
Sorry, I had my radio down. Be on the lookout for an old man, no mask, individual in a pimp outfit, all black. No mask is going to have a switchblade on him. All right.
The medic said there's no need to go to the hospital. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,